What's up, everybody? I'm Novo coming at you with another one. We did AC/DC. It's only fair that we come in and we do Bombardier as well. Looking left, we can see the similar footprint that has happened in the past, the run and then the pullback and support on the 20, the run, the pullback, a little sketchy on the 20, the run, the pullback, and now we're going to try the 20 as well. I wonder what week looks like. Okay, so the 20 week is crazy support. So the closer we get to price, um, the better the argument is going to be that these are going to be entry points in the near future. Money flow index and RSI are sitting down low, almost at um, almost exiting both zones here. And it's kind of hard to read it, but I think if we go under here, we'll see the bounce at some point, and then it'll be like maybe a 4 week hustle. What do we got here? A 3 week hustle. This one was obviously a little bit more. More faith is going into Bombardier as things are looking better with Air Canada. Hopefully they buy Canadian, and then Bombardier will be getting more orders for their planes. Spoke with another trader. They're talking about Bombardier's private plane sector is projected to do well. Do your own research, obviously, but we can see that the pullback is coming back into this zone, right? We may even want to push this up right there as support, because if we do that, we can see we dip just down about there. So coming down to previous support and meeting the 20 week, and then 3 weeks of accumulation before this thing ran again. So if we do the same thing, because everything is destined to repeat or echo itself, we can see what is that, 81 cents right about there, which seems to corroborate with the close, that top in this close. What's it look like with candle? Oh, I want to push a little higher, thinking the bounce is right there, but price is testing this wick right now. Odds are we will come down and test the 85-cent mark, so maybe somewhere in there. And this thing is slowly grinding its way up around, so let me guess, mid-May, May 17th. Let me look at the calendar. May 17th is a Monday. Yeah, Monday pumps. So we'll have to wait and see how this grinds down and finds support. Another price level to be watching for has to be this close here. Right about there. So it looks like maybe Bombardier will be accumulating until we see some sort of bounce territory here. Go to daily. There's that zigzag pattern that we often see. The zigzag pattern meaning, price might have a destination, but it's never a straight path. So what happens is you usually see a bounce and then a continuation, right? So that pattern there. I don't think it would double top and come down. I think it would, I don't know. Maybe we're at it right now. Let's look at 4 hour. kind of I think it could go up a little higher and then continue down. But meat and potatoes sitting right about here. It's possible that Bombardier will be looking for a bounce right about there if the 20-week shows support, which in the past it has. So, oops, delete. So I think maybe that's what's going to happen. I think I have level 2 on that. Let me have a peekaboo. Bombardier. Bombardier is quite messy. There's a lot. Right now, there's a lot of support, like 900,000 sitting at 90 cents. Where are we? 92. We got a lot that we need to chew through for this thing to continue down. And I don't know. I think it's just going to be a slow grinder. The ask, it's all in the 100,000s from 93 to maybe $1.08. Nothing like overpowering. And I can see a lot of support from, say, 85 to 90 right now. And then if we go deeper, 250,000 here, 250,000 there, 350 here, 200. I see a million or 956,000 sitting at around 68. And if we look at 68, possible. I don't see that happening because of the 20 is here. I think it might be a little higher. So I think that bid at 68 will be a Hail Mary buy, or it just will not be met. I'm thinking the 75-cent range is more doable at this time, but we'll have to wait and see as this starts to play out. This was our ascension and resistant angles. We've already made our turn, so we won't bother with that anymore. And our projection, just like we saw the zigzag going down, this is a larger pattern going up, right? Are you starting to see that? So we're speculating that the bounce will definitely push us to, well, not really a new all-time high, but a higher high. And at which point, so this is the larger pattern, a smaller pattern will be forming where we hit the all-time high and then come back down and then continue up again. It's the same pattern that seems to play itself out in many, many stocks. And everything does seem fractal. There's a big argument on whether fractals repeat themselves or not, but get a microscope. Seems to do it. Anyway, so we'll look for support down around here before we see the movement back to the upside. So I'll just freehand it like so, and then it'll probably be something like that. And then we'd be looking at, around the $1.40, $1.50 mark. And we do see, looking left, we've talked about this in the past. This support structure is going to be difficult to break through. And then we'll probably see yet another pullback, and likely to the 20, wherever that is. Nice little cup forming. It could be that once we hit that, we'll see further resistance, and then we'll see that handle forming before we continue off again. And that's going into next year. So we won't worry about that at this time. So those are the projections for Bombardier. We'll have to wait and see how this plans out. Having a look at level 2 later on as we get closer to that 20 week will let us know. And if we see a bounce a little higher, I think the 20 will be within reach, but that's what I'm looking at. Oh, we didn't even look at the other trends, the other moving averages. 350, 1618. Just have a look and see. So nothing jumping out. Daily. Look at that. We're just coming down to test that 20. So that might be why we're going to see a bounce, and then we'll wait and see if it fails and continues down for support down a little lower. Let's see if that was the 50 in the past. And price did meet the 50. So the 50, the 20, all within the range that we're talking about. That was the 20 there as possible support. I think we might, the bullish case is the 20 is the touch and we continue up. So we'll see the bounce, and then we'll see if we have enough steam, break down below the 20 onto the 50 with our final destination, which is around mid-April. APO MACD above the zero cross, so that's good. Volume is dropping off. So I think any buying, I think this is going to fake people out, and then the real purchase is down around here, looking left, right? Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's clean this up. RSI and money flow index looks like it's starting to bounce, but I don't see a change in the APO MACD to the upside. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence and thinking this bounce might be a weak one, and then we'll come back and test some support there. Let's turn that off. We'll go full screen. And we'll get rid of this guy. Actually, just get rid of this guy. Hopefully that's not too messy for the thumbnail, but that's what I think we're looking at. That's Bombardier. Trade safe.